So, I'm discovering that after approximately 98 hours of being with my best friend and her family nonstop, pretty much, being by myself in this airport feels weird. But, and I don't know if I'll post this or not, but shoot, it's a way to be connected to somebody at the moment. I feel weird because there's all these people, but none of them are my family. Oh, I was made an honorary Nicaraguan by Million Argent today, and that was cool. And I got like way too much time before my flight. Let me see. Yeah, it's 4:20, and I leave at 5:45. So I'll be sitting here for a while. And Millie leaves at like 6 or 6:10, but yeah, I can't get to her gate from here. So we're both sitting here at the Miami airport. So close and so far away. I may as well be in Indiana already. See, this is my gate. I'm in G9. Oh, here, way up there, that's Millie's gate. Gate 17. This isn't a bad airport. Whew. That was cool. I guess I'm kind of ADD. Because I'm trying to keep from being sad. I mean, I want to get home and see my husband and my mom and my dad. I want to tell all my patients about how great my trip was and see my coworkers. Get home and get to work on that backyard. But, I don't know. You ever look forward to something for so long that when it's over, you're just like, you don't know what to do with yourself because you were looking forward to it for so long. And then it was here and then it left and now you're just like, yeah. I mean, I guess you just find something else to look forward to. And I know there are good things coming. Person who's forgiven much loves much, but someone who's forgiven little loves little. And I feel kind of awful because I feel like I'll never be able to love Jesus as much as he deserves. It's just got me thinking that God doesn't want me for anything big. You know, because if he wanted me for something extraordinary, then it would be different. My childhood would have been different. My life would be different. So, I just don't know where to go from here. I mean, do I just accept it and try to make myself content with, I don't know. I'm just going to keep wrestling with it until Jesus brings me to some kind of conclusion. I watched a robin throw up the other day. That was weird. How many people can say they've watched a robin just yark? It was disgusting. I got a patient compliment the other day from a lady who told the front desk staff that she always thought she needed one of the big guys to work on her because she liked a real nice deep massage when she got her muscle work. And she said, and I had this little wisp of a thing, and she really got in there. So I'm a little wisp of a thing, and I just love it. She was like this, like, southern grandma type. She was adorable. It was so much fun. I think it's kind of like lightning sometimes when believers get together, because we recharge each other. Like, it's like when iron sharpens iron, but I think it's also like, don't clouds hit each other sometimes, and the charged particles from the different clouds creates that bright lightning that just stays up in the sky, but it'll like brighten the whole thing. That's cool. That's very cool. And I've been thinking more about forgiveness and what it really entails. Like, to really, truly, completely forgive somebody, you're making a commitment. You're never going to bring it up to them again. You're never going to bring it up to God again. And you're never going to bring it up even to yourself again. And that is so huge. And that is a process that takes a long time. I am convinced at this point that it's impossible to truly forgive without God's help. Seriously. There's no way we can do it on our own. It's all about surrender. You have to surrender your rights, your right to be right, your right to say what justice is and what isn't. That's the key. Surrendering your own sense of justice is the key. Can you think of anyone else who surrendered his sense of justice? I love Jesus. Okay, so unless you live on a perfect little island, you know that following Jesus is not always easy, right? Well, I'm sitting here and I'm losing. I am losing. Do you know why I'm losing? Because I'm trying to argue with God. And it never works, but I keep trying it. Even though I know it's never going to work, because he's God and I'm not. But I keep trying. I keep doing it. Like, someday it's going to change. So I'm really annoyed by that passage in Matthew. And he says, if you come to present your gift at the altar and you remember that your brother has something against you, leave your gift there at the altar, go and be reconciled with your brother, and then come back and give your gift. And I'm like, hi, honey. Really? It's so annoying. Because what if, like, I talk to my brother and they get offended that I brought it up? Or what if I'm just making something up and they really don't have a problem with me, but since I said something, they're gonna have a problem with me? It seems counterproductive.
Give them wisdom in this time, Lord, as these children grow in you, Lord. Lord, I ask that you would give the parents the ability to recognize the spiritual gifts in these children as they get older, and to be able to cultivate those spiritual gifts as they recognize them. Lord, I ask that you would use these parents to cultivate a life in them, a life in you, Lord, to cultivate that faith.
It is so hot here right now. I want an air conditioner. I got to use my machete today. I'll never understand how some people seem to think they're too cool to wear deodorant. I kind of look like I got a tan, but I think most of it's just dirt. It's really not cool to get a hot stone massage for 90 minutes and then stiff your massage therapist. So we're going to movies? One, because it sounded like fun, but primarily to get out of our house. We live in a sauna. I love it. It's hot. I love the new chocolate banana shake at Steak and Shake. Oh my gosh. I had pancakes for dinner tonight. That has to be one of my favorite things about being a grown-up. mind living near train tracks. I lived near train tracks when I was a kid, so hearing them go by doesn't bother me. Although, if there was ever an earthquake in my area, like, I wouldn't know about it unless it was really bad, because it would just feel like a train going by. That's why I had to hang my mirror so well. Like, I can hang stuff, like pictures and stuff, okay, just fine. Pound a nail into the wall, I'm all good. But the mirror in the bathroom, it's really heavy, so I wanted to be really sure it wasn't going anywhere since these trains are always rattling my house. So I had my dad come over and help. So I know that mirror is not going anywhere no matter how hard the house shakes. Say that 6 times fast. This train is still going by. It's a long train. Most of them that run through here are pretty short. And they usually go through pretty fast because we're not too close to a train yard. Still moving. I saw a squirrel yesterday because I had a little lunch, but I didn't have enough time to come home, so I grabbed a burrito and went to this local college. They've got a gazebo, so I went and sat in there, read my Bible, watched a YouTube video, but it's got some nice trees in there, so they have squirrels. People like feed the squirrels so they're all friendly and stuff. They're really cute. This guy looked at me like, you got food? You got nothing? Okay, I'm not interested then. And now it's windy, and I know my camera hates wind. Man, this just is not working out great. Well, let's try now. Maybe. Almost gone. There it goes. Bye, train. Okay. And it's windy. The wind just picked up. I'm certain it was not windy like this 2 minutes ago.
I'm just saying.
We do that again.
Mm.
Come on.
No.
Just audio.
No.
It's just audio.
No.
Where does honey come from?
I know you.
Come on.
That was a fleeting thought, not anything for your video.
Boo.
Is it alright?
I just made this got more chocolate right there. That little girl.
Also more germs.
Sure.